This is Jonathan Zapp of zapporacle.com, and this is a brief or reading of a brief Zapp Oracle card number 353, which is called Temporal Fencing and Life Fields. One lifetime is only a limited amount of space. We have a rough idea of the temporal fencing that bounds it, and most of us are expecting to live less than another 100 years. That brings us to the single and double digits as we measure that temporal fence. Sometimes the remaining space is even less than the 1 or 2 digit number expected. People who believe that life is confined to a single lifetime may find this small fence depressing. Such people believe temporal fencing to be absolute, and they are bound to be depressed anyway. But many of us know that fences aren't that hard to get past, to get over. Fences are leaky, rickety boundaries, and souls are going over and through them in both directions all the time. Fences are sometimes there for our benefit. They mark useful boundaries. Good fences make good life fields, and staying aware of the temporal fencing around the field of your lifetime can make you more engaged with what you are growing right now. The size of your field is not anywhere near as significant as what you are growing there. What are you growing there? If that seems hard to answer, then you're not being honest with yourself. What you are growing is what you have and will spend time on since the time you woke up today and the time you will go to sleep. The time field of the day is a microcosm of the time field of your life. Each has its awakenings, its dream times, and its moments of oblivion. Temporal fencing marks a boundary between waking and sleeping or dying, a boundary that is as useful as the seasons. Today you have grown things, and tomorrow you will grow more things. Even when you are still, you grow thoughts and feelings. Even if you aren't a perfect meditator, you grow awareness. And this psychic foliage shifts the total biomass of the planet in all sorts of ways. What sorts of thoughts and feelings are growing in this day field? What sorts of relationships are you growing? Are they growing? Plants grow, wither, grow, wither. Is there more withering or growing in your day field? The thoughts and feelings, their growth and wither cycles, are often what determines the growth and wither cycles of relationships. A rewarding focus, therefore, is the daily harvest of thoughts and feelings we are growing. So many of the things growing in our life field are primary or secondary growths of our thought/feeling harvest. Some things in our life field are more the result of our particular harvest, and some are the harvest, sometimes the hellspawn harvest, of the collective thought/feeling field. Hellspawn harvest can be a kind of fencing too. What you grow is not controlled by fencing. Throughout our lives, we have a succession of full day fields before us. Whatever we grow in that day field has, as Whitehead put it, the formality of actually existing. It doesn't matter if the existence medium is a deceptive matrix, a flickering hologram or video image, the dream time. When something exists, it is a grown plant. And outside of the perspective of temporal fencing, it always exists. It lives in eternity. Fences leave huge open boundaries under the endless sky of eternity. What we grow in our day field, life field, has an eternal significance. Be aware of fences, but look mostly at what you're growing out into eternity. The plants that are like planets, living under the sky of eternity. Your body has about 60 trillion cells, but the human species of today consists of as little as 7 billion day fields. One human day field is a fairly substantial amount of tissue in the larger body. Woe to the person who abandons their day field. Seize and grow your day field. Thank you. This is Jonathan Zapp of zapporacle.com.